You've reached the Emerald City Church. How may I help you? Oh, is that you, Kevin? I didn't think you'd be there already, so I was just going to leave a message with a priest. Oh, hey, Rufina. Yeah, I got here late this morning. How about you? When do you think we're getting here? You're a little late, I'm afraid. There's been an accident this week, so the train's been delayed. Probably won't be getting there until this evening now. Gotcha. I'll wait here until you arrive. I think Reese and the kids would all get bent out of shape if I showed up without you. Oh please, I'm sure you're just exaggerating. Well, speaking of Reese, I hope you've been thinking about how you're going to cheer her up. Huh, we got it all planned out. I've been stocking up souvenirs from every mission I've been going on. Sure, we just have her out of her funk. Huh, I'm so sure if I were you. Girls her age are more complex than you think. Yeah? I guess she's not really a kid anymore, now she's 13, but still. Actually, that's about how old you were when we first met, right? Now you mention it, it was. How time flies. So, it looks like your train's about ready to leave. I'm going to have to go. I'll see you later then, alright? Get bored of waiting, you're welcome to go home ahead of me, of course. Got it. I'll see you later. Man, how time flies is right. Have I really not been home in 2 years? I guess it makes 9 since I met Rufina. I hope Reese isn't too grumpy when we finally get there. Get in. What is it, Father? Anything bad happened? Well, just received word that someone spotted a group of men dressed in all black at the edge of town. What's worse, they're supposed to be heading for a mountain path. You don't think? If they were, Astor House must be their target, I fear. Do you have any idea what could be going on? Wish I did. Doubt it's anything to do with Gralsritter, at least. I think I should go ahead and check it out, just in case. Please do. Oh, do you know if Rufina's going to be arriving, by the way? This evening, by the sound of it, she said her train's been delayed. When she arrives, you can let her know what happened. Damn it. Jaegers? Seems like there's anywhere between 5 and 10 of them. What could they want for a gospel facility to begin with? The longer we're allowed to be in there, the more danger kids are in. I'm going to try and handle this alone. Time to put my combat skills to good use. Chapter 6, The Guardian's Trials. I need to press a button, don't I? Celeste? Wasn't that name we saw in those data crystals? That's right. According to Rose, she was a de facto leader of a group of ancients who sealed away the Oriole. She's also a founder of Liberl's current royal family. Huh? I'm glad to see the information left behind ended up proving useful to someone. It really did. So then, you really a founder of Liberl's royal family? No, not technically. I'm not the real Celeste, at least. Think of me as somewhat of a shadow, a partial copy of a personality created in order to influence Phantasma from within. How can we be a partial copy? The truth behind you is apparently more complicated than we thought. Since you don't appear to be a spirit of some kind, I see that now. That is correct. Before I try to explain just what I am, I should probably tell you more about what world we're in first. You can do that? This should be interesting. As you are aware, the land on which you stand is called Phantasma. This is a world belonging to a higher plane of existence, created by several thousand years ago by the Oriole. Its purpose was to act as a subsystem for the Oriole, in order to incorporate and process the will of Liberl's populace. One might call it a self-organised world designed to realise the countless possible others as necessary. Excuse me? You've lost me. Yeah, is there a simpler way to explain? Well, while not technically correct, perhaps you could think of it this way. Phantasma is like a fictitious realm created by the Oriole in order to fulfill humanity's every wish and desire. That's better. What exactly qualifies Phantasma as fictitious? I can't help but think it far too real to be a land of pure fantasy. When I say fictitious world, I don't mean to suggest the phantasma is a complete lie. It's more like a shadow graph or kaleidoscope. It has its own laws, can change to reflect countless different possibilities. Does this make the concept easier for you to understand? Somewhat, yes. And suddenly the name Phantasma seems that much more appropriate. As I stated previously, it was a subsystem of the Uriel rather than being the Uriel itself, and it helped to grant people's desires. They were separate entities, but effectively like two sides of the same coin. The relationship caught our eye as we were devising the sealing mechanism. You mean the mechanism used to seal away the Uriel? There was also those data crystals left behind. Exactly, at first we thought our plan to be impossible to execute. After all, the Uriel had absolute control over space itself. It was able to influence mankind's every action. Even after coming up with the idea temporarily and freezing and imprisoning it with a gravity barrier, we had no way to implement our plans. Without that, were simply ideas of no real meaning. We were effectively at a total loss. And you had discovered your foe's weakness, but had no way to take advantage of it. That must be quite a frustrating predicament. Indeed. Yet our perseverance rewarded us with the development of nothing but to take advantage of weakness, the Recluse Cube. Is this what this is known as then? Yes. That is the only object in existence able to interact with Phantasma without relying on the Uriel as an intermediary. Celeste used that to create a partial copy of her personality, which is me, inside Phantasma. And once inside, I began working to sabotage Phantasma's functionality by using this garden as my base of operations. As a result of my efforts, the Uriel's processing ability was hindered just long enough for a plan to be executed. He who catches a foe off guard wins the battle. The same principle applies to martial arts too. Sounds like you really put a lot of thought into planning everything. Maybe, but I can't deny luck played a part in the end. Once the Uriel was sealed away, my work was done, and I fell into a deep sleep. My reason being that the Uriel was able to unsealed and might be able to provide assistance. I'm pleased you were able to handle it just fine without my help, however. Looks played a huge part for us, though, too. We're not even sure where the Uriel is now. So I was aware it disappeared during what happened in the Liberl arc. I thought as much. I was able to confirm the Uriel's disappearance from here in the Phantasma too. When I did so, I thought my purpose of fulfilling my existence was finally over. All left for me to do in this land was to embrace a slow and peaceful destruction. But that was not to be. Soon the Lord of Phantasma appeared. Ah, so that's when it happened. Quite recent development, I see. Lord of Phantasma appeared out of nowhere, stealing all my power before I was even aware of what happened. After doing so, they began to remake Phantasma in accordance to their own designs. Both this world's current structure and the planes that make it up were all of Lord of Phantasma's creations. Looks like your theory was correct, then. Still, that makes it sound like... yeah. So you don't know who that mass bastard is either, then? I'm afraid not. But every action thus far has been such a mystery. Ordinarily, they should not have been able to gain access to this world in the first place. And I'm afraid I have no idea what I'm trying to achieve by bringing you all here in as well. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that's the part we want to know most of all. I only wish I could be of more help. The only other thing I can say about them is that the suspect Lord of Phantasma is currently in the 7th plane. There's a 7th? What makes you think that? That was the first plane they created after appearing in this world. Just what kind of place that plane is, I don't know. I can sense dark, inhuman thoughts on there, spreading out across the whole of Phantasma. That doesn't sound good. We'll be singing after the next one, won't we? Yeah, we just finished a fit form and came back here. Presuming we're waiting for some 7th, time to fight him as head on may not be that far off. I was getting tired of waiting. As was I. It would seem the end may finally be in sight. Now, if only we had some sort of inkling as to what the Lord of Phantasma is trying to achieve. Actually, I might. Kevin! You up? It's good to see you again, Father. You too. Wasn't expecting you of all people to get an invitation. Or you, for that matter, little lady. I'm sure you weren't. I got something I want to ask you. I suppose that can wait until later. Ah, for sure. Are you sure you're feeling alright? Right as rain. I've been feeling just great. Wet sleep must have done me a lot of good. So you guys made a whole lot of progress while I was out cold too? Yeah. Hey, I'm Kevin Graham. Or maybe I don't need to introduce myself since you seem to know a thing or two about everyone who's come here so far. True. I was able to tell what was happening at Liberl from the garden. Now, to all people here, you're the one closest to the truth of what's happening here. Am I wrong? What? No, I don't think you are. Can't pretend to be much of an expert on what Phantasma said itself. I got a pretty good idea as to who's responsible for all of this. I can only think about one person who's twisted enough to put us through what we've been through. Wait, is it someone you know? You could say that, yeah. The short version is, they're a real piece of work. Cunning, arrogant, cold-hearted son of a bitch who doesn't even see people as people. But that sums up who we're dealing with. Sounds like a real awful guy. And who, may I ask, is it that you're talking about? Well, about that. Would you be willing to wait just a little longer to answer that one? Pretty sure I'm right, but I'm still missing one last thing that let me be completely certain. I think we'll find out just who that is in the 6th plane. And here I thought we were finally going to get an answer. Is there a reason why you can't share your theory? Yeah, I realise I'm asking a lot after we've come so far, but I promise you, as soon as I know for sure, I'll talk. I swear my goddess's name and on my church's emblem. Well, I don't see any reason to say no. Likewise, he's clearly got his reasons. It's not often you ask us for favours, so I can let it slide. No problem here. If he says wait, I'll wait. I feel as though we can just judgment, Kevin. No objections. I don't really care as long as you get to have my fun. I believe we're all in agreement then. Yep, consider this one settled. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Now I'm up. I'm now down to take the lead again. Appreciate it if you all back me up. No problem. Well, it seems like you're ready to move on. While you're advancing through the 6th plane, I'll do all I can on my end to find out more. Of course, if you need my support, I'll be happy to provide it through the Cuban document monuments. Having mentioned it, we haven't really thanked you for all the help you've given us so far. So thanks, Celeste. We wouldn't have done it without you. We truly are in your debt. Please, think nothing of it. I am but a shadow, placed here with a duty to fulfill. Believe helping you to be part of that duty. If I may, allow me to help you however I can. Sorry for worrying you too, Ries. I'm just fine now. But please, let me leave everything to me. I won't make you promise not to put yourself in danger, but don't anything would make Rufina sad. You really know how to hit a guy where it hurts, don't you? So, will you promise me? Yeah, I promise. I swear on a name I won't. Hey! Interesting, you do not need to take Ries with you. You can choose basically between Ries, Estelle and someone else. They'll be taking the cutie duo. I want a hard hitter. So that's basically got to be Agate, Richard, Muller, or Zin. I might try Richard actually. Because out of all of them, he's got high strength. Admittedly, he is high level on all of them, but Ries versus Richard is an interesting one. I'll try Richard.
Understood.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll try that combo. Interesting combo, no, but why not? Of course, I'm going to restore my stuff. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a quick break while I make sure I've got everything fine. I'm going to quickly save a game. And for now, join me next time when I carry on and with a hopefully improved set of characters. Bye bye.
Cry for me, 君の声が聞こえ